Ratho is a small rural village of around 2,000 people located 10 miles west of Edinburgh City Centre. The older part of the village was designated a conservation area in 1971. The village can be traced all the way back to 1243, and its name is thought to originate from Rath, the Scottish Gaelic word for hill fort. Before the arrival of the Union Canal, the village was primarily an agricultural settlement with distilling, corn grinding and farming being the main employment. The Union Canal, which opened in 1822, runs right through the village and links Edinburgh to Falkirk and the Forth Clyde Canal. The canal is 31.5 miles long and follows the 240 feet contour, which just happens to go right through the village. The opening of the canal brought great prosperity to the village, which became an important stop-off for passengers, canal workers and their horses seeking refreshment and shelter before continuing their journey. Sadly, this prosperity wasn't to last when the first railway service between Edinburgh and Glasgow opened in the 1840s, and the village, along with the fortunes of the canal, went into great decline. Today, however, it's a beautiful, thriving little village, a little oasis just a stone throw away from Edinburgh. Ratho is fortunate to have the Seagull Trust, located next to the Bridge Inn, which provides free cruises for people with special needs. It's also home to the Edinburgh International Climbing Arena, which is the biggest climbing centre in Europe. The future for Ratho is exciting, with a new surfing centre called Wavegarden being built in a disused quarry close to the village, which will include a surfing lagoon, surfing school, cafe and accommodation. It's expected to open in 2021.
First time I saw you, I was so nervous to talk. Happened so fast, went from so lonely to falling asleep in your arms. I used to be afraid to fall in love. My past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain, show me how to heal and now I don't feel broken anymore. Still got your smell wrapped in my.
We are very fortunate in Ratho to be just a few minutes' drive away from Jupiter Artland, a contemporary sculpture park and art gallery. Jupiter Artland is the ideal place to while away a few blissful hours, admiring the striking artwork and also to see some local wildlife, especially on the wonderful lake called Rivers by Tanya Kovats.
A past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken heart, and numbed all the pain. Show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. Caught up in the pain, but you showed me how to heal. Took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain. Show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. Numbed all the pain. Show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore.
canal towpath is very popular with cyclists and walkers, and on a warm, sunny evening, as the sun casts its last shadows, there's no better place to be. Ratho Marina is located close to the Bridge Inn and is part of the Living on Water initiative from Scottish Canals. There are moorings for 8 boats which are all currently filled. Each mooring comes with its own parking space and there's a fully equipped service block with storage. If you fancy a life on the water, this is the ideal place to be. Ratho Parish Church is a medieval cruciform church dating all the way back to the 12th century. The remains of an ornate 12th century doorway can still be seen. In 1932, a stone Celtic cross was discovered, suggesting very early worship on the site. Of particular note, located in the south porch, is a 13th century tomb slab belonging to one of the Knights Templar who owned Ratho in the Middle Ages. The graveyard contains lots of really interesting headstones, including a fascinating panelled coffin carved from just a single piece of stone. This intriguing stone coffin belongs to master stonemason John Mitchell, who died in 1749, and is well worth a look. Excavations have found Neolithic and Bronze Age artefacts close to the village, including cup and ring stone markings on rocks on Tormain Hill, just a few minutes' walk southwest of the village.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go.
The Almond Aqueduct at Lynn's Mill is just a 5 to 10 minute drive away from Ratho. It carries the Union Canal over the River Almond and was constructed by Hugh Baird and Thomas Telford between 1819 and 1821. It's 130 metres long and 23 metres high, and utilises an iron trough design to contain the water of the canal above. Today it's a scheduled monument, and the River Almond below marks the boundary between Edinburgh and West Lothian. There are great views of the river and surrounding landscape from the aqueduct, and lovely woodland walks, which makes it well worth a visit.
In all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on, I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times, go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times.
I'm very lucky to call Ratho my home, and I can recommend it to anyone wanting to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Come along, enjoy a walk along the Union Canal, admire the amazing views from Tormain Hill of the city, and why not finish your day with a delicious cake and coffee at Cafe number 77 or a pub lunch at the Bridge Inn. You're guaranteed a great day.